I was going to actually show you guys a green chart, but by the time we reached in this meeting, everything has turned around and it looks like we are going down really, really hard, which I did warn you guys a lot lately. So my brother Aban asked me to show the USDT chart quickly. So we're going to start from the USDT chart. Let me first come here. So the plan was to actually come to at least these supports, but you can see it bounced back and closed above, which shows a clear sign of manipulation. Let's clear all this and see in a bigger picture what can we expect today and how it can change back. So there are some things going on right now in the US which they're trying to open back their government. I think that is the manipulation form for. But what do you expect from this? The thing is, when they start back the government, they will have to do what? Spend. And when they spend and print USD, we're going to see this chart fall. And right now, this is showing a good sign and it's breaking the current support, which yesterday I showed you guys as well that it was breaking and it's still at the same position. And we want this to break and fall lower. So this is still a good sign. And after I make the all analysis overall, we can come to a conclusion of what can we really uh, expect. Now, this is in 4 hour. You can see we have a good rejection candle and it shows me a continuation uh, of the downtrend for this. But we still have to have always an open mind that anything could happen to the market. So far, USD is in a good hands. But the fact that USDT is flipping, it also tells me that there is a clear manipulation. Now, if I just refine my chart a little bit, we can see that we have this whole small downtrend that is continuing in USDT, and I still expect this to fall back from the retest of this level, or even if it goes higher, we are still in the daily resistance, which I expected to fall down anyways. Now, the other good sign is that Bitcoin dominance is falling, so it means that there is rotation going on and from Bitcoin to the other altcoins. So this dump in Bitcoin and all the altcoins could mean that soon we can have a good recovery back in the market and the money will flow into the altcoins rather than a lot in Bitcoin. So if we go and see, this was the plan for yesterday, which I showed you guys. It was exactly this, which it went just a little bit lower. Now we were supposed to move higher, but if you see from this supply, which I wasn't there in the chart, it fell right below and it didn't give us a chance to get out, but it's absolutely fine. Uh, I still, for going even lower, I would like to see a confirmation of this downtrend, then I can exit anytime at that point. But still, at this point, you can see we have both ways that we can look into Bitcoin. Again, the same like I showed you for USDT dominance, we have a level of support for Bitcoin, which we can expect. Let me accept our friend. Okay, I think he moved back from the meeting. Anyways, we still have this support that can hold Bitcoin. Um, but this was not the plan at all. The plan was to go to 107,000 and get rejected. But if you see, it already happened once, and this was the previous plan I gave you guys. These were not available then, because if we go on daily, these really, really don't matter. This was the actual plan, which you can find in not in the previous video. Maybe I have talked in the previous video, but one video before this, like 2 days ago, I was showing you this, and we were expecting. That's why we exit Bitcoin here. Now, this was a clear retest of this. I just expected just a little bit more, but it seems like we're getting it sooner than actually going higher. What can we expect here now? We still have 99 to $98,000 as level of support, but the demand is where I have showed you previously, which starts from 96 all the way to 92,000. And if there is still more manipulation, it can dip below this line, which it always does. So something like this could be a possibility. If I redo this and show you, it would look like we will go just down a little bit to take everybody out that they're putting their stop loss below the level of demand, manipulate them, then come back close above this, get a V-shaped recovery, and continue going down. This is much more of a possibility because if we continue and if we break this, then the price could potentially go even lower. More than that, we don't know actually anything else at this point in the market. But for USDT, you can still see we haven't broken this line of resistance, which there is still a hope. But the moment this is broken, I think we will go completely bearish on Bitcoin as well. And this should also look the same in this chart, because if US dollar keeps coming down and USDT goes up, it shows clear manipulation. That's why I'm still looking at USD, that if we don't go above 100, which is the main level, we cannot expect any kind of bear market. We can still be safe in crypto and all these levels and buy 92, buy 98, all these levels will be good. Let me show you guys Ethereum. You can see that we did have a push from here, all this zone that I gave you, but it was again completely taken out by the next candle, which again shows a clear sign of manipulation. So they actually, what they did was they pushed the price, they liquidated people that they had their stop losses here, and Ethereum and Bitcoin at 105,000. Now they're trying to get them out below whoever has their stop loss, and even maybe lower than this. We might actually see an Ethereum below $3,000. So that is another possibility. And it looks very, very clear that it can do that. And the stop loss that we had 2% for Ethereum, it is hit. So that is gone. So let me put this here for you guys, that our stop loss was taken out 2% here, so we can have it in our sheet later on and check how we did. The same for Bitcoin. Here I had bought, I haven't sold yet, so nothing. If you for you guys, it was just below this zone, so you can count 1 or 2% because I have given you guys these levels. For me personally, unfortunately, I couldn't exit. You can see that we did bounce on Solana as well, as I told you today in the community, that I am looking at this bounce, and we did even buy more to dollar cost it down. But if you see, it is now moving toward the lower levels, which is a great possibility. And also, why Solana is losing this much is because uh, a good news came for Solana. So you know that whenever there's a good news, it's time to get out. That's that was the plan, but unfortunately, I am after very long time stuck on my trades because I was waiting to manually do this and I couldn't see it for like 2 hours, and this is what has happened. But that's fine. I can afford to hold it. I can afford to lose it. It's not recommended for you guys to do the same. So for you, the stop loss of 1% in Solana is hit. Mm, Sol, BTC, bearish, bearish. Dogecoin, yup. Dogecoin was buy here, so you can see the same 1% stop loss here. We don't put more than like 2 to 3% in our position. So if you see, we're still down in like 1%. So Dogecoin is also done. Clear, clear manipulation, but it was obviously short term. Our long term view is still not changed. Everything is looking the same. Um, Aban, what is your view, bro?
Yeah, I just checked BTC chart. Yeah, I think we are clearly seeing an impulse. It broke the 103K support with volume.
Yes.
So I think the extension 1.618 and the support where it should bounce now is around 97K, 97 to 97.3K. I think we are going there.
Below this to liquidate all these people. Sure.
And that
Yeah.
happens, then we go back to 100, and
Yeah.
then again a dump to almost uh, lower 90, 91 to 92. I see that happening.
Hmm. Okay, okay. That is quite bearish for the short term.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that is quite a possibility. For me, it looks like this again, because all these people that they trusted this trend line so much, they all had to be
Hmm.
taken out. And if you see, every time we were in a level of support, it went below, then it recovered, it went again below, you see, then it recovered,
Yeah.
then again we have all these supports, so it should go below,
Hmm.
then back up. So quite a
Currently,
possibility.
ETH BTC, I see it has hit the support level and it is bouncing, trying to bounce it from there. 0.03333.
Hmm.
ETH BTC.
Yeah, but there is this level, bro. It is a clear level that it might just touch before going up. Let's see. This support is, yeah, valid, but I still think it should come to 0.32. Just a little bit more though.
0.32. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a rising wedge pattern also, which has been broken and it was retested as well in
S-
the two hour.
by the way, this is not a good sign. Uh,
Yeah, gold is pumping.
yeah, because we wanted gold to actually come down, but this support, even since then, was signaling. But then again,
Hmm.
we tried to be hopeful, but it seems like it has broken all of them. Let's remove all these. Doesn't really matter anymore, I think. Unless we go back and fall below this, we can then hope for a Bitcoin performing against gold. And this is also one of the other reasons that gold. I just talked yesterday about this, that it could happen. You can see it here.
Mm.
Instead of actually going down, we could
Yeah,
expect something like this. But it can again change if it's a manipulation and not an actual market direction. Uh, it
yeah, it
can
can
it
take
can
out the
do
liquidity
this.
easily.
It can do
Yeah.
this. So I'm still looking at it. The only thing that right now is giving me hope is this Ponzi scheme. It's USD. But on a bigger chart, even this looks like if we just make a little bit of adjustment, it looks like we're still on the support until there is a good breakout. Then it might just fall below
Yeah, DXY, I think 100.8. 100.8.
100.8, which is here. Hmm. Yeah, could be.
We
Let's
have
see, brother. Let's see. Um,
tomorrow we have inflation rate. Oh, inflation rate decisions. Core inflation. And then on 14th we have PPI. So I think we are going down.
we are. It's okay. It's okay. I think December should change things back, but one thing is for
Mm,
sure: this cycle is becoming a different cycle than it used to be in all the previous three cycles. This is not the same
yeah,
as usual. It might just keep doing this. I think it has just because Bitcoin has become inflate. No, no. What was I saying? It's now institutional, so we can always see. Uh, Before that, for example, people were expecting like this is Bitcoin. We will only
mm,
keep going up in one direction, even if it's long term or short term. You will see once in a year a surge.
yeah,
You cannot actually come and buy that, and you will miss all
mm,
the uh, gains. But I don't think that is any more valid too, because if there are enough institutions always attacking crypto or always trying to and I have like two views. One is like attacking crypto, which is the exchanges that they're also institutions. One is the
mm,
whales that aren't related to these people. There are like individuals buying Bitcoin, which they also, because they see the same pattern again and again, they take profit. So when they take profit and the exchange as well, at that point, they all sell together when they see these whales moving, they can keep making these structures. Um, it used to be like this, for example, in Forex, because they do it in a massive scale with uh, all those currencies and with the news and with the uh, moving large amounts of money. But in crypto, now what they can do is they can simply just trade based on supply and demand. So it
mm.
will always have this structure. So it's good for trading, actually. If Bitcoin is stable, it's good for trading, but altcoins, they're going down, bro. Even
Yeah,
whatever happens, they are still vulnerable to large amounts of dumping and pumping because they
yeah,
are not as mature as Bitcoin. They don't have as much capital. If they can manipulate Bitcoin, they can manipulate all of them much more easily.
correct.
I used to no, I don't believe it. Like in the sense to actually do that myself. I don't see it, but there are a lot of people they do astrology on crypto. Do you know
Yeah,
that?
full moon. Uh,
Yeah.
what?
Have you noticed
Yeah,
in full moon something always happens in crypto?
yeah, yeah, correct.
it changes direction, it goes up and down. Yeah, they do that. They do large scale manipulation at those times, and if we see it from the eyes of like the evil, they
Mhm.
do a lot of other bad shit at those times too. So let's not go into that for now. Maybe some other time. Maybe we can do a podcast on that, but not now. We have to talk about the charts. Assalamu alaikum, Nasim. Wali, how are you guys?
Hi, I'm just doing great.
That's great,
Really?
bro.
You're doing
How's your
great
portfolio
in this
doing?
market.
Well, I'm in the market since 2021, so
It
I'm
really
more,
doesn't matter
yeah,
anymore what happens, huh?
yes, of course. Walaikum
That's the
assalam.
mindset we need, bro.
How are you guys doing?
Alhamdulillah, bro. As you
Alhamdulillah.
can see.
Yeah, no, my portfolio is in the red, bro.
Yes, bro, mine as well. Like the latest investments I did in Bitcoin and Solana, they're doing really bad. I haven't sold though because I couldn't
I
get to
haven't sold
sell.
nothing.
I might wait just a little bit more to see a direction, then I might sell, or I might just keep it
Yeah,
because of
well,
the way I do risk management. So I might just keep it and it won't hurt me.
yeah, the same. I just figured I'm gonna keep it, and we'll see from there.
Okay, good. Good. So yeah, so far everything is looking like it needs a direction. And on Zcash as well. I just made a let me show you guys another chart for Zcash because I still think it will happen like this. I think Bon agrees with me as well that we will come to these levels. So that's still a possibility.
Yeah, I think one thing, if US printing happens, so I think we should target large caps first because
Yes, yes.
the money will flow into them first.
Yes, true, bro. That's why for the public, I have chosen Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana,
Mm.
Dogecoin. No altcoins for them because most people they just come and trade with futures and they try to do some
Yeah,
shady things with these signals. So that's why I don't keep those.
yeah, correct.
So it doesn't get them liquidated. But still, it should be explanatory if it's for public and if there aren't students and they don't know what they're doing. So it is a responsibility instead of coming in like what other people are doing just for the views. We shouldn't be doing that actually. So let's see. Bitcoin dominance again. Again, I think this time it will go, bro. If it goes above, then we can expect. This is what we can expect. Here 60.8, again 62. Well, who knows? If we go there, then we can decide what to do. How do you see the market, Nasim? Tell me.
My bad. You asked me how do I see the market?
Yes, bro.
Well, I see it crashing.
No, like you have learned supply and demand and all those lessons in the course. So tell me from that because I want to see how do you see which are what are the levels of demand if Bitcoin goes down? Where can it go?
Okay, one second. I'm gonna pull out my chart.
I'm just at work here, so it'll take me a minute.
Okay, if you can't, then just forget about it. I was just asking.
There's a support level around 100,
Mm-hmm.
100K.
Good.
It's approaching it, and then after that, I could see a demand level at between 94 and 96, maybe.
94 and 96. Good.
Is that correct?
Yeah, but it's more like till 92 or 90. Like 98,000 or 97,000 is like the max pain for the short term, but I think lower than that is the level of demand. Right now, I see it from like weekly and daily perspective.
Okay. And right now, I think we are in a level of demand. Yeah.
Yes, let's see. Not for the short term again, but maybe just a little bit more. Just a little bit more to get everybody out of the market, then we can get some volume. So in the liquidation chart, you can see that right now a lot of people are liquidated at 102,000, which just recently they took a lot of leverage. Let me accept. Uh, why? What is this? Weiss's note taker. Is it something from Google Meet, which I don't know about? Weiss's note taker. Okay, take notes. Take notes.
You have
If
created your own AI agent.
yeah, I think it's from Google something. So these people are already out, bro. It has taken both sides. You can see there's a word for it, but I don't want to use that. They use it on Twitter, which is really funny. They're like, "What do you call this?" I can say it. It's okay. We're in the stream, but it shouldn't be said always. Um, where can I show you guys? Let me show you. So this candle itself, like these two, okay? Do you know what that means, Nasim? They
Which one?
ask sometimes in crypto, what is this candle called? And people then reply, fuck everybody candle.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
I didn't know about that.
yeah, because it goes up, it takes all the it's actually for futures traders, so we are not and from those people anyway. So it takes all these people out, like it liquidates the short traders, and then it goes liquidate the long traders. Then it finds a common ground after everybody is out. Then the market moves. So that's why they say what they say. I don't say it, by the. So one last thing that I want to show you guys is if you can see in both and the 3-day chart, all of these people are recently have uh, gotten out. Let's see. I still don't think we will see a 98,000, which it is on a weekly base. There is quite a lot of liquidity. The same way you said, Aban, like there is at 97. So 97 is like the rest of these people. Like all of them will be out by 96.
Yeah,
97. Sorry. But still, because we have recently wiped these people and there is a lot of short above, I think it will just try to go back up from here, like right now, from
but
this level.
one thing is the volume. The volume which came in this candle, it's quite large.
Hmm.
So this is not something manipulation or people are getting wrecked.
So what do you mean by that? You don't think it's a manipulation?
No, I think we are going clearly down. Almost, I see this wave 3 ending at around 96.8 to 97.2. Yeah. And I think it should happen. What is today? Today is Wednesday, huh?
Mm,
Tomorrow,
yes.
tomorrow 5:30 IST. This wave could end. Yeah,
S-
13th.
Let me know more about your strategy. Is it I'm just asking a question, not judging or anything. Is it a predictive way of analysis or it's a probabilistic way of analysis?
Probabilistic, yeah. So basically, I check on the fib
How does it
time
say?
zone as
Like,
well.
give me a little information. Like, why? Like, define it. How and why it says
Yeah, let me
things.
share. You have a BTC chart here right now.
Yeah.
Uh, you can do one thing. Uh, fib extension. Can you bring it top, bottom, top? This drag
Which
down.
extension? I
Fib.
Fib. Okay. Where is Fibonacci? Okay, I have it here. From top to where?
No,
This top
fib
or the
extension.
previous top?
We have the second one, na? Trend-based fib extension.
Wait. I don't use Fib that much, but I.
Trend-based, yeah. Second one.
Okay.
So, at the top, uh,
Which
in the
top?
1 hour,
This?
1 hour, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Tap on it.
Until where? Like, where should I put this?
The bottom of this wave. Yeah, no,
Here.
the middle one. No,
Here.
no, no. No, the middle one. Where the green is. And top.
Like this
No,
or here?
yeah. Here.
Okay.
I think you have. Can you correct it? Uh, you made it lower than that, I think. Hit the magnet. Uh,
Here? This low
yeah,
U or
yeah, yeah.
this green?
No, lower.
Here.
Extreme lower. Bottom. Yeah.
Here.
No. Where the wave ends, where the candle ends.
Here.
No, middle.
Here. This
Yeah,
is where it
yeah, yeah,
ends. You
yeah.
can see
And
it at
also at the
97.
top, also at the top, you
Take
correct
this
it.
top, right?
Yeah. So first I see where 1.618 ends. Basically, I create a range 1.618 and 1.786. See where 1.618 is. Yeah, 97, 260. Now I go to 4-hour chart and see where do we have the support and resistance.
We
For
have
me, it
99.
comes at around 96.9.
96.9. Yes. But in here it says 97 200. Maybe I have
Yeah.
put this in another way. I am, by the way, in the trading views chart, not from like Binance or something. Maybe the prices are just
Oh,
a little
yeah.
different.
I check on Binance.
Okay. So this is what I'm saying. That
Mm.
based on, I know
So
what
basically, there
Fibonacci
are
is. I
few.
have
There,
some information, but I don't use the
yeah.
extension one. If I
uh
use it this way. Let me show you how I
I
use it.
I use the extension with the Elliott wave theory. Do you know
I have
that?
no idea about it because the way I just see the market, I just see it through supply and demand
Yeah,
and
that is
through.
I find confluence basically with the support and the demand.
Okay, tell me, what should I do next?
So basically, there are few rules. So there is five wave motive wave, one,
Hmm.
two, three, four, five, in which the third wave is always the impulse. It will create a huge candlesticks drag down. So basically, I see this as a wave three, which is currently in build up. And how do I verify it? First wave is ended, then wave 2 comes. It falls between zero point 0.5 to 0.618. If you can uh, take the fib retracement,
Hmm. This one,
no, the normal one,
the normal
tool,
one.
in the tool, yeah,
Okay,
at the top, wave 1, yeah, wave 1 at the bottom, where the wave 1 ends, not this, wave 1,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Now see, point 0.5. Can you add point 0.5 in this?
Point five. This one, right?
Yeah, correct. So this is the first rule. Wave 2 ends between zero point 0.5 and 0.618. So that is playing out. Then the second rule is wave 3 is the impulse, where we will see increase in volume and
You still haven't
break of
answered my
structure.
question. My point is not how Fibonacci or that Elliott wave
Huh,
works. My
yeah,
point is that based on, like, what is the analogy behind it? Like, how does it define? Let me give you an example. For me, if if because I don't know what happens, right?
hmm,
Whenever market comes into certain point that I think, for example, this how I could find it. For example, all these places was very simple. If I don't see a breakout, I just simply exit. Okay, so that was
hmm,
the reason. Exit done, the market fell. Here again, there was no breakout toward the downside, but when it happened, I made the exit after the breakout. So this fell. Okay, so nothing is
yeah,
lost here.
hmm,
Then why, and why does that happen is because when we reach a level that the market cannot actually break higher, it means that the amount of sell pressure that it has around these levels, it should be
yeah,
taken out with force. If it
yeah,
doesn't, then it changes the direction, and it doesn't matter where it goes. Whenever it stops and changes the direction, that's where I enter. So for example, I didn't take this one just
hmm,
because I had my reasons that we're gonna go lower than all these levels in a higher perspective. That, let me show you, for example, in this chart, because that is so messy. Let me tell you here. You see, because this was the local top, if we're gonna make a low, it should be lower than the previous one. That's why I
yeah,
didn't even take this one. I let the market actually go lower. Then we took this. We took it twice, like took profit twice here. One was here. I didn't take the second entry because we already had. Instead, I took some alts until we reached here, then close. Right? So that is
yeah,
my reasoning. Now, what is the reason behind these? I still think, don't get me wrong, I still think when you want to make a prediction like this,
yeah,
it should have a reason behind why people act this way. Like, what is the psychology behind this? Why do they act this way that the price moves? Because whichever direction the price moves, it's actually the psychological thinking
yeah,
of
correct.
people, how they
So
want to place
basically,
themselves in the market. Whoever wins,
yeah,
it goes into that
hmm,
direction. So how does this formation, for me, is simple. If we are in a downtrend, this is very simple, that we keep making these lows until it falls to this to these lower levels, then it can bounce and have, we still don't know, it can do the same again. So we don't make like a prediction here that it's possible that at this time, or because of this line, or because of this Fibonacci level, which
Mm.
I have another reason for Fibonacci, I will tell you. But before that, now you tell me this, that why do you think that this way? Because if it's useful, I can
Yeah,
use it too. Everybody else can use it. You can even maybe teach people. But if it's not
yeah, correct.
predictive, but if it is predictive, then
Mm.
it's like you would want to know what is going to happen in the future. That is what I have problem with, you
Yeah.
know.
So, no, the first thing is I draw the support and resistance. That's the first
Okay.
rule. Like you draw the zones that this is the liquidity and this is the demand. So first I draw that. Then I find confluence with the extensions. So you must have heard the golden pocket. Then all these things. The market basically moves in this wave pattern. It has been tested, and I had basically uh, quite quite of my trades I had taken in this stance, and they were quite respecting this theory. If you can check on the YouTube as well. So basically, this was introduced in late 1800s or 1900s. So the market basically moves in a pattern in some waves,
Yes.
corrective and motive waves. We all know that. So basically, it's part of that accumulation, distribution, and the markup. So
Okay,
it's
that one I
that only.
understand. That one I understand. But still, let me give you this is my own research. So about Fibonacci, let me show you and here what is Fibonacci actually to me. Then I will define it. Okay.
Yeah,
So this guy,
it's all mathematics. It's all
yes.
mathematics.
So this person, he came up with this Fibonacci. Actually, it's in nature. He hasn't invented anything. He just came up with the idea that everything in the universe
Yeah,
has this
the
beauty of
pattern.
Fibonacci. The way Allah has created everything,
Yeah,
it's in
correct.
mathematics, okay? So it
Yeah,
has these points that it could move toward, and that's why you see the patterns and the leaves, or you see these
yeah,
patterns and beauty inside
in
all
nature. Yeah,
these different things that we have in the universe. So it's not a coincidence. Okay, it is
correct.
actually intentional. So if it's
Yeah.
intentional, it's actually the intention behind this. Okay, so that's what Fibonacci means to me, and I only use the normal Fibonacci, and the golden ratio is 0.618
Mm.
or 1.618
Yeah.
for me. That is, I think, the best one. I don't
Mm.
remember, but I had done research. So that's one thing. There are other points that it works too, but
Yeah.
uh, I still think because it is a predictive thing and it happens in nature, we shouldn't
Yeah.
always rely in this way that
Yeah.
if a
Never, never,
price,
never rely on this.
like if a price comes to certain point that I am waiting for and I think it is cheap, I buy it. Okay, that's what
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Then it can move in the way of a trend that moves like accumulation, distribution. Then I can let that go and keep taking profit in the levels of resistance, because I still don't know if it, because every level that I have ignored, for example, in the past, that level has reacted. So I
Mm.
use all of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Correct.
so that's why it's really important. But the only thing, which if you want, I can show you like for 1,000 times that has happened, especially on Bitcoin. Let this be a session like that. Let me show you something in Bitcoin, okay? based on what I think. For example, tell me any coin and give me a date. I want to show you
You
how
can
correct this idea is.
uh, check ETH 2022
Ethereum
July.
2022 start of it.
2022 July.
2022 July. Okay, let's go to daily. Let's go to 2022 July. 2022 July. Okay, we are here right from the start of July.
Mm.
Okay, let me bring this right at this June. Okay, this is the end of June. So let me show you something. I don't need to use any other chart, okay? Let's
Yeah.
say I came here right at this point. I see where is the most distribution that has happened and where do I see the drop. I see it one here. So I
Yeah.
take this as a level of supply, okay? So this is
Mm.
for me a level of supply. Where do I see so this is distribution, right? Where do I see
Yeah.
previously an accumulation where
It's that
it
supporting.
yeah, so this is where I see it. So around 900 or something. It's good that we are at this point so I can clearly show you. Then I take my zone here, okay? I draw the zone. Now this is what I have. If I don't see a breakout, if these people that have bought already and they made the price close above 907, if this does not get broken, for me it is a bullish sign, so I am in the level that I should accumulate. Very simple, okay? So what I do here,
Correct.
the daily candle has closed, I think, at this point. Let me place an order without even seeing lower time frame, because if I can see it might just come a little bit down, then I will buy it here. But if not, I'm still gonna take here. My take profit levels are one in this resistance. If it's not broken, then I'll take a. Otherwise, if it gets broken, I will let it move. Okay, so I will buy here. I'll put my trade. I bought any amount, doesn't matter. Let's play it so we can see it actually playing, okay? Let's say I haven't seen anything else because the price hasn't broken, I bought.
Mm.
Now, wait. It went a little bit faster. So, because it didn't close, I will take some profit or I can sell the entire amount. But the strategy is still the same. When it comes
Yeah.
back here, because there is an actual breakout happened, which it doesn't put these people in loss. So unless they go in loss and decide to sell, it doesn't mean that the price will go down. So as long as these people are holding or the price is holding here, I'm still bullish. So I can again place an order here. Let's say I didn't even sell. I want to keep accumulating all these this bottom. How will it go?
Mm.
Now the breakout happened, right? I don't have to now close my trade. I will let it go until it hits my point. Then I can take a decision there. Okay, still hasn't. Still hasn't. Still hasn't. Okay, now it did. Now I
Okay.
can take profit. I can take more profit by the end of this zone if
Mm.
it goes. Otherwise, I won't. Where I'm going to accumulate is where these people are out. So I will
Out.
let this come down, which it will, most probably most of the time. But if it doesn't, then I would happily let it go. And I won't accumulate unless it comes to this level. Now, again, I can take profit right at
Mm.
this place. So, the reason why I asked is I want to see if that tries to predict the market, because that's a very dangerous thing and I don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It goes into the thing that you
First
use
thing is,
support and resistance, then it's
yeah,
fine. You can you try to find the
I
best
find
possible
confidence.
scenario.
Basically, first thing is support and resistance. Then the moving averages, then the volume, and then the favorite retracements.
Hmm. Okay,
That is
that's
how
good.
I play.
That's good. That's good. Now see, you see the dump.
Yeah,
Now it
supply
can do
taken
whatever it
now
wants.
can.
I don't care unless it comes to the point that I have sold. Sorry, I want to accumulate, which is here. Then I will buy.
Uh,
Otherwise, I am done. Then the next point, if it goes against
mm,
me, then I would let the
uh,
breakout happen. Then when it comes back, I will buy here for the next wave. So
okay.
I see the waves this way. Now you see it's still coming, so I will let it come. Okay, now. Oh shit! It didn't. Anyways, it didn't make the
Mm,
breakout. So these small candles just closing right below this. If I put a level of what is it? A zone
demand.
here. So it hasn't
Yeah.
broken anything. So I still buy for me. I would again buy it. I would again buy it.
Mm,
Don't care about the price. Just that's the point that I want to buy here because I think it will go. Now more confirmation with candlestick or price action. Now it can continue. I will only exit if this is broken and retested. Then it will tell me that the price will actually start moving lower and might even break this because of the seller pressure that comes from this zone. You see again, I can do this challenge
yeah.
in any chart if you give
Uh,
me. But the reason is the daily is the most accurate time frame you can
yeah.
use. And you can just come and close your eyes, put your money here, be it any amount, and don't care about it. But I'm not saying that and like you should go and do that or anybody would go do that unless you have
Mhm.
experience,
Yeah,
but this
correct.
is how I do the reasoning that there is always a reason, and this was the only reason I made the course, and this is also the only reason that the month of October we closed in profit, and that was great actually, which I nailed every single move in Ethereum. Like it was a hundred
Mm,
percent win rate in Ethereum, but on
yeah.
Bitcoin it was 79 or 74, which in total it was like between 80 to 85% accuracy, which is fine for me as long
Yeah,
as I'm
correct.
winning.
Yeah, this was a great session. I have learned a lot, and this will be beneficial for others as well. They can watch it in
Yes, inshallah. I
later.
hope
Yeah.
everybody does. Because there was a do you know this person? Let me show it to you guys. Let me
Mm,
go to Instagram. I still follow him from my personal account. I still see they have changed the way they're doing trading. This guy, when I don't know, still I don't want to like confirm anything with him, but
okay.
at the time that I saw him, he was like
Mm,
around 18,000 or 15,000 followers something at in
mm,
2018. So I was doing
mm,
forex at that time, and I got his permanent membership, and
okay.
I learned from him all these methods. The thing is,
Mm,
he was showing it in such a simple way that you don't need anything else. That's why I removed all the EMAs, all the other
yeah.
indicators like MACD or RSI, or I still use it sometimes that if I couldn't find any other point in the market, which I always do, but if I
Mm,
don't see anything, I go and check with those, but they still lag. They still lag and don't say
yeah.
anything. He was saying at those points, you see, these are all his trades. At that point, let
Mm,
me tell you something. He wrote on a story that I am about to reach like 44,000 left till $1 million. So that was his
mm,
mission. After like 2 years, I saw him. He was at $89 million. He was
wow.
showing real account. The reason why I learned from him, he wrote a book recently, The Institutional Intent.
Mm,
He's crazy. Now he's just teaching people order flow. they have some kind of indicator. I think they're using this indicator, which is
Yeah, I have seen it.
um, let me. I think it's here too. Where is it? No, 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 no.
No,
There
it's
is
in
one order flow. It
some.
is paid, I think.
Yeah, yeah, it's in some other website.
Yeah, but the thing is, even at that time, he was teaching whale order flow strategy, but not this method that he is using. This he's
Mm,
actually reading the path of whales right now. You see, these are all the prices
mm.
they buy and sell. He
Yeah,
uses that and he trades based on that. Imagine how he does it. I don't know, but the things he taught me is actually the same method he's still using. So that's why I call this a strategy, this that I just showed you, the whale order flow.
sure.
Yeah, there he is. He's back.
Sorry, I got disconnected. So I was saying lastly that the reason why I
Mm.
called our strategy, which I just showed you, the whale order flow, is because of him. So I made the entire method based on his method. I added my
Mm.
own experience, which is trading on daily. He does it in 1 hour. He does it in 30 minutes or 4 hour because he's a
Yeah, with the
scalper.
experience. Yeah,
Yeah,
with the experience.
yeah, but the reason I don't do that is, first of all, he does it in forex, okay? So it's a
Yeah,
different thing. All those levels react differently. If I go
definitely.
into forex and futures, imagine the times I short the market and the amount of money I can make. But the
Yeah,
reason
correct.
is that it's haram and it's unethical.
Aram.
We
Yeah.
completely avoid that. But then, because it's spot and we want to see a bigger perspective in the market, so now what do I do? If I see Bitcoin, if I see Bitcoin that it is on a level that it can go up or it's in a level in demand, if I want to take leverage, do you know what I do? I go
Mm.
find these smaller caps which are halal. So that is the way we take leverage actually in the market. For example, this one that I took and I showed you guys, XMR Monero, you also confirmed, right? That it is on
Yeah,
that
yeah.
level. So you see, it was here, it went up, it came back down, it hasn't broken, I'm still holding it. And the reason is that it is on a level of demand, and it is following that strategy. And I do it even blindly, like, I can close my eyes and put any amount and be sure that
Yeah.
it will work. But it's not obviously the same with everyone. The reason is daily. For spot and for the lower caps, be it any coin, I just recently gave you guys this one, which was
Mm.
Desync or Distra Network. I bought it
Mm-hmm.
here, and it went until here. I took profits. Now I have the remaining, holding it for long term. So if I want to
Yeah.
hold a coin for long term, first of all, if it's in a good position, I enter with larger amount. I take the profit, lower the position, then let the rest for later, and don't come and check the chart again and again. Then let it maybe go down. So that's how I take leverage in some of these coins. And leverage in this sense is that they have more upside against Bitcoin. So if you put it in
Mm.
against Bitcoin, like, let's put for example Monero, okay, XMR, BTC. If we have, yes, we do. So take a look at this. You see, bro,
Yeah.
I don't even have to see it, but this is why this coin is going up and Bitcoin is not.
Mm.
This is how we can actually take leverage, which is halal.
Yeah, correct.
And guys, question? If not, then we can slowly end the session. Where is
Yeah,
my
rest can also speak.
what?
Only we two talking. Yeah, others should also share their thoughts.
Yes. Wali, Nasim, what did you guys learn today?
Well, lots of things. Lots of them was we actually talked about them, if you remember. So
Yeah, I have
you,
done some sessions previously, so you can
yes, and
remember
also I
some.
have so much on my plate. I'm multitasking right now. I'm listening to you guys and also working on other projects that you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
good. That's good. I'm going to come to you, bro, now after finishing. Just give me some minutes so I can finish my talk with Aban. Then I will come and talk to you. So, Nasim, do you have any question?
Well, I actually lost track of the conversation there because it got a bit complicated for me. I heard golden ratio. I heard all these things. Fibonacci retracement. I was like, yeah, that's not my level yet.
Bro, we went
So,
in the
Forget that.
creation of universe and came back. You weren't there.
so yeah, it got a little like complex and lost the track. And but honestly, I'm just wondering about Solana. I see, I see it's going down. Uh, it is in my level of demand, but I don't know. I don't know what it's
Nothing is
doing.
gonna happen, bro. We might just have a good bounce, inshallah, very soon. Let's see. Let the US government start printing, then everything shall be fine, inshallah.
And could it be a good time to accumulate now?
Bro, one thing, if I tell you, if you are thinking for long term and if you think these are some good positions that you can take, start with small amount and accumulate at these levels. That's it. But don't think about selling. Like if you see Solana going at these prices in the future, so these are cheap. Think of it that way. Otherwise, wait for the daily candle close the way I have taught you above this entire zone, which it might just go to 148, like $5 more down. Then you can
Mm-hmm.
accumulate there.
Can make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I thought it bought cheap, but then it went cheaper.
Yes, yes. I am, bro. Imagine I am stuck here because I took a trade which it was supposed to go. Instead, Bitcoin went and Ethereum went. Then I had the plan to exit, which it failed me miserably. This wasn't part of the plan, but it happens sometimes. I can get stuck sometimes, but it's fine.
Okay, well, at least we're stuck together, and so I
So,
feel,
high five.
yeah, I don't feel lonely.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing, bro, against the previous crashes. If you go
Cool,
through those, these won't matter. You will just see it clearly that it's not that way anymore.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I don't have any more questions. I'll watch the recording.
Sure, sure, sure. I'll see you there, inshallah, in the community. So let me
And
wrap things up.
yeah, actually, when's the backtesting session?
When is the backtesting session? I'm having some things going on. Depends on when you guys are going to say we will do backtesting. Uh, whenever suits you guys. Like, tell me your free time in the group so everybody else knows too. We can
All right,
join those free times so everybody's there.
all right. I say we do it in the weekend.
Yeah, we can have it on a Sunday or a Saturday.
All right,
Yeah.
perfect. That's it for me.
Yeah. Good. Take care, bro.
Take care as well.
Allah Hafiz.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. So, guys, if you want to be part of our community and learn the whale order flow strategy, which we talked today, and if you want to connect with other great traders, Muslim traders, and learn our strategies and how we trade and make money through cryptocurrencies and invest in the future of money, then the links will be down below. See you guys next time. Allah Hafiz.